A fresh political storm has erupted in Tamil Nadu with Governor RN Ravi making explosive remarks about the plight of Dalits in the state. In what's being seen as his sharpest critique yet, Governor RN Ravi used his Raj Bhavan platform on Ambedkar Jayanti to deliver a scathing indictment of Tamil Nadu's social justice record. The governor claimed that, and in his exact words, that its heartbreaking discrimination continues against Dalits, citing specific instances that have sent shockwaves throughout political circles. Adding fuel to this, but what's really lit the political fuse are governor's controversial remarks about Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's legacy.
Bhimrao Ambedkar, who gave us the beautiful constitution which has kept this country in good shape, whose life was dedicated to the social justice for Dalits, marginalized, deprived, downtrodden, those who were suppressed for long time for their upliftment. And it's time to reflect what Baba Saheb had dreamed, what Baba Saheb wanted. What kind of country, what kind of society that he had dreamt of. Whether we have fulfilled his dream. Where are we? In fact, when I came to Tamil Nadu, a place where every day in and out people keep talking about social justice, and I started understanding the state, I was pained to see the plight of our Dalit brothers and sisters. Baba Saheb was, after the constitution was made, which he gave us, in his own lifetime he was humiliated. And his mission was derailed within no time. In his lifetime he was humiliated because he was not allowed to enter the parliament. Imagine the person who gave us the constitution, the person, there was no match for him.
And Tamil Nadu Minister Govi Chezhiyaan has released a statement rebutting the governor's claims. He said, and I quote, "These are pure lies. When BJP-ruled states stop the caste violence charts, what moral right does the governor have to lecture us?" The current debate has sparked off a huge conversation, and it's not just about Dalit rights. It's the latest flashpoint in the ongoing Cold War between the DMK government and the BJP-appointed governor. Meanwhile, Dalit groups have announced statewide consultation on governor's remarks. All right, joining us on that important story is KV Lakshmana, senior journalist. KV Lakshmana, I think it's an important story vis-a-vis the ongoing controversy in Tamil Nadu is concerned. It looks like Governor RN Ravi continues to hold the government responsible for not just what he calls violation of constitutional duties and principles, but also its legacy of Dalit rights.
Good morning, Shweta. Thanks for having me. Coming from a governor who's been held guilty of violating the constitution, these things sound a bit rich. And I think DMK here has a point that ever since his arrival in Tamil Nadu, the governor has been behaving in a fashion that is more political in nature and seems acting like an agent of a political party rather than adhering to the constitutional norms that guide the functioning of a governor. So, and having had a tongue lashing from the Supreme Court, for any other individual may have thought it fit to consider resigning, the governor is going on at it. I don't know what else will make him stop interfering in political activity. A governor indulging in political activities is something that a ruling government which has been elected by the people has every right to question. And yes, on facts, I think DMK is here on a stronger wicket, and its whataboutery on what is happening in BJP states does actually seems justified at this point.
No, but I have to ask you as a journalist, KV Lakshmana, even as governor, and he has been found to be in overreach of his duties and responsibilities, held so by the Supreme Court of India as well. But in this case, if he's highlighting something which is problematic within the country, in this case, more directly and specifically the crime against Dalits in the state of Tamil Nadu, how is he wrong?
He's not wrong. In fact, he is only stating a fact which DMK governments, not just Stalin government, but the previous DMK governments have also been guilty of. Whenever a DMK has come to the helm of affairs in Tamil Nadu, it has gone out largely because of its failure to on the front of law and order. Ever since DMK, in the past regimes also, when it was led by Karunanidhi, the main principal issue of elections was crime, land grab, and all those issues. So, atrocities against Dalits, yes, Tamil Nadu is guilty of. There are some lot of old archaic practices that ought to have been obliterated. They're still continuing in some parts of Tamil Nadu, especially when you could just go 50 kilometers away from Chennai. You have the two-tumbler system, which means, whenever even a roadside shop will serve Dalits and others in a different tumbler,
Right.
and tumbler with a small glass. So these things are happening. They will continue to happen.
So,
And
so
DFK
if they are happening, KV Lakshmana, and we know that they are happening, and there are these are proven facts on ground, because he, clearly mentioned the illicit liquor tragedy, where he said of the total number of people who died, 50% were Dalits. He also mentioned that there's been a 50% increase in crimes against Dalits in the past couple of years. You yourself mentioned about how separate tumblers are served to Dalit people. And if he's right on all of those fronts, should we then look at it from the prism of governor versus the state government?
Especially coming now, the timing and the sequence of events and the chronology of how he has been functioning ever since he came. So unfortunately, even the right issues he raises can be viewed from the prism of politics. And in this, I think he is only, I don't know why he is doing it, but eventually he seems to be helping DMK become bigger than what it is. And it is making Stalin a leader much bigger than what he is, and he's across pan India. I mean, now his example, is, his fight against the governor is inspiring the rest of the governor, chief ministers of non-BJP ruled states to look at what he is becoming a role model for them.
All right.
And governors activities, like he goes to a university where he gets a slogan raised. I mean, which is Jai Shri Ram. It's not in a way this thing, but everyone knows how in Bengal it is seen like a BJP war cry, and that thing is being introduced in Tamil Nadu by the governor. So all things, when we view together, it does seem that the governor is indulging in activities that are somewhat out of the ordinary.
Absolutely.